So this Medimap breach, another data breach in health, it's used in aged care, disability and hospice settings to help with managing medication, so quite important. The hack saw some patients who were still alive declared dead. Others had their names changed to Charlie Kirk. Joining us now to explain why, also what we can do about this, is cybersecurity expert Adam Burns. Adam, good morning.
Morning, Ryan. How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Is this one of those hacks where they'll go and sell the information? Because it doesn't. It sounds like something different, or something maybe political with Charlie Kirk involved. What's your assessment?
Potentially a political hacktivist attack. There's been no mention of ransom demand. There's just been, as you said, patient names being changed to Charlie Kirk. So, with that being a conservative, political name, it's potentially a political statement or, yeah, an attack from some hacktivist group. It's just, yeah, a little bit different to what we normally see.
How do you tell who's done it? Is it only if they do put out a ransom, or can you go through the back door and find out?
Generally, the only way to find out who it was is if they declare the hack themselves, and they hide behind pseudonyms. So we never really know who or where the attack came from, unless, of course, the target had some good logging switched on. But even if that's turned on, these attacks are often done behind VPNs. So tracing them is very, very difficult.
Adam, that seems crazy to me that in 2026 someone can hack into what is very personal information, important information. This is about old people and medicine.
Yeah.
How can that happen and we have no idea?
I mean, from my lens, I'm seeing a similar pattern repeat. And that is, if you think about the internet, it was designed a long time ago. It was built on trust. That trust is now being exploited, and it's a lot easier to exploit that now with AI. If a hacker wanted to launch a phishing campaign or an impersonation campaign, they would have had to canvass a business for a couple of weeks, figure out who the main staff are, where they're traveling, things like that. Now that can be done in the click of a button. There is literally Chat GPT for hackers now, so these types of attacks are trivial.
So what could have taken you weeks or months, AI now allows you to do in hours or minutes.
Yeah, there are applications like ChatGPT designed specifically for this purpose.
Who designed them?
I don't know, but if you look up Xanthorox, beginning that starts with an X, Xanthorox, you can just go to their website and look at the tool as if it was a standard SaaS application that you were looking to purchase. Um, it's bizarre.
It's
This is
mind
the world
blowing.
we live in.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so basically what you're saying is this is going to happen more and more. I mean, we had our biggest data breach just 2 months ago. Now we've got another one in health.
Yeah.
So what do you, I mean, you're obviously an expert in this field. What do you do with your private information? How do you protect yourself?
So I use a password manager, so I actually don't have any idea what passwords are for anything that I log into, and I MFA everything as well. So even if someone gets my password, they still need my device for the second factor authentication. So my advice to people would be don't use the same password, multi-factor everything, use a password manager if you can. If anyone from the health industry contacts you via email or phone, don't trust that that is who they say they are. Find out where they're calling from and call them back. Just be very, very cautious of any comms from anywhere really, because yeah, it is the Wild West out there.
Adam, if the fine, I'm told that there is no real fine in
Mm,
New Zealand. In Australia, they have much harsher penalties. And there's a petition that's been started here, and I wholeheartedly support whatever petition we need to. But
yeah.
is it your opinion we will never really get the hackers? Like, let's give up, that ship sailed. But do you think we should have harsher penalties for people who are asking for our data?
100%. I think the current fine of $10,000 is nowhere enough of a deterrent to put people off. And if someone does get fined, it's there's not much of a deterrent for them to not pick it up and do it again because the fine is so small. It's basically like you say, a slap on the wrist. We need to increase the powers of the OPC and raise these fines to that of overseas, where we're way behind in this area.
Adam, really appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for being with me. Adam Burns, cybersecurity expert from Black Veil Security.